अज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सागर ललिता शिवशकमितंश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हुकुम करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुवन्दनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतश्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनाथाय नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेषण्योदि पश्चात देशतारणे। Just give me 1 minute. Can you sit on the chair? No, sorry, no, it's not usually chair. So we are actually my obeisances to every one of you. Thank you for joining. And we are seeing the 13th chapter. And the expansions of Advaita Acharya and Gadadhar Pandit. So we are seeing the trunks, branches and sub-branches of Chaitanya tree. You know, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the tree. He is also a gardener. The roots of this tree are the 6 Goswamis. You know, so Nityananda Prabhu is the biggest branch. Second biggest branch is actually Advaita Acharya. You know, you remember last week we were discussing about Advaita. Hello?
One.
Hare Krishna. So, so the Lord Chaitanya being the tree, what is the fruit of this tree? Love of God. You know, Chaitanya tree is actually so large, you know, it flooded the whole world actually, you know. So you remember, I forgot whether I did this or not, but you know, the big branch of Advaita Acharya is Achyutananda. I remember telling this. Achyutananda is the son of Advaita Acharya, and yeah, I mean there will be a small repetition. Achyutananda, Keshav Bharati Maharaj, you know what is that? When sannyasi comes and asks Advaita Acharya, what is the relationship with Keshav Bharati Maharaj? What is the relationship Lord Chaitanya has with Keshav Bharati Maharaj? So this question can be answered, you know, in the material way and the spiritual way. Advaita Acharya thought, let me answer in a material way first. He said, Keshav Bharati Maharaj is actually sannyas guru of Lord Chaitanya. When Achyutananda heard that, He was only hardly 4 or 5 year old boy. So, uh, Achyutanand said, Father, what are you talking? You're telling Keshav Bharat Maharaj is actually spiritual master of Lord Chaitanya? Lord Chaitanya is Supreme Personality of Godhead. As Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is everyone's guru. He is the guru for the whole cosmic manifestation. And you're telling Keshav Bharati is a sannyas guru of Lord Chaitanya. It means Kali Yuga has really progressed. You are speaking like this. Advaitacharya embraced his son and cried profusely, bathing his body with the tears. You know. So, uh, so Achyutananda is a sub-branch of Advaitacharya who spread Krishna consciousness, devotional service. And Krishna Mishra is another son. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always sat in his heart. And third one is Gopal. You know, uh, Gopal is actually a very wonderful devotee of Lord Chaitanya. So Lord Chaitanya, uh, during Rath Yatra, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before Rath Yatra, he cleansed Gundicha temple. He cleansed Gundicha temple, and then what he did after cleaning the Gundicha temple, um, and what is that? This Gopal, all the people from Mayapur, Navadvip, they went to they went to Jagannath Puri to stay for 4 months and to witness the Rath Yatra pastime and other pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, uh, so what is that? After cleaning the Gundicha temple, there's a big kirtan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Advaitacharya, they start dancing. So everyone was becoming ecstatic. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the small boy, Gopal, also is chanting and dancing. Suddenly he fainted. He fainted, and um, Advaitacharya was very unhappy, and they started praying. So the Gopal was unconscious. There is no symptoms of life in his body. Then everyone started chanting nursing mantras, nursing pranam. So Advaitacharya also chanted so many, but Gopal did not come back to consciousness. Then all the devotees started crying actually. Then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and he put his hand on the chest of Gopal and said, Gopal, why are you sleeping? Wake up, get up and chant the holy name of the Lord. So when Gopal felt the touch of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately got up, jumped and started chanting Hare Krishna, making all the devotees very happy. You know. So, in the small pastime of Kamalakanta Vishwas, and we discussed this last time, but let me tell you. Actually, Kamalakant Vishwas, he, what happened? Advaitacharya took a loan of 300 rupees. Is those days. So, Kamalakant Vishwas wrote a letter to Maharaj Pratapruddha saying, Advaitacharya was actually incarnation of, Vishnu, Mahavishnu. But he has incurred a debt of 300, 300 rupees. And so Kamalakant Vishwas wants to liquidate the debt. He's asking in he wants to liquidate the debt. The Lord Chaitanya was very unhappy. Yeah, on one hand you're calling him Mahavishnu, on another hand you're calling him, you're telling he has 300 rupees to liquidate. What is this, So Lord Chaitanya was very happy, He's establishing him as the incarnation of God. But he made the incarnation of God poverty stricken. So tell him I don't want to see his face. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very upset. From today onwards, don't allow that Kamalakant Vishwas to come here. So when Kamalakant Vishwas heard this, he was very unhappy. But Advaita Acharya was very happy. Why? Lord Chaitanya, you're punished by Lord Chaitanya, he told, you know. So, means Lord Chaitanya considers you very dear. That's why he's punishing you. You know? Um, so, and he told his story. Lord Chaitanya would use an emblem of devotion. He would respect everyone. You know? Dranada Visanichana Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu applied in his life. So, but Advaita Acharya and Haridas Thakur didn't like it, especially Advaita Acharya. Because Advaita Acharya was actually whose disciple? Everyone. Whose disciple? Amma?
Lakshmipati Tirtha Prabhuji.
Advaita Acharya was the disciple of Madhavendra Puri. Only Nityananda Prabhu was a disciple of Lakshmipati Tirtha. No? Madhavendra Puri is also disciple of Lakshmipati Tirtha. But Haridas Thakur, Advaita, Ishwar Puri, they're all disciples of Madhavendra Puri. Yes. So, because of that, in other words, for Lord Chaitanya, Advaita Acharya is actually is Guru's god brother. Like imagine when a proper disciple comes, hey, this man, god brother. You respect them. Likewise, so Lord Chaitanya was respecting Haridas Thakur is also disciple of Madhavendra Puri. Advaita Acharya, of course, I said, is disciple of Madhavendra Puri. So, Lord Chaitanya, Advaita Acharya wanted Lord Chaitanya to accept him as his servant. But Lord Chaitanya would not do so. So what he did, he shifted to Santipur and he started teaching Yoga Vasishta. I don't know if you heard this book name. I know this book very well actually. Filled with Mayavad. It's pure Mayavad. No one should read the name of it actually. So anyway, Lord Chaitanya, he couldn't believe when he heard Advaita Acharya preaching, "You are God, I am God, everybody is God." Then he became angry, started beating him. He became so angry, and so he forgot this Advaita Acharya, his Guru's god brother. And what happened? He started beating. You know. So the point is, first, what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is, excuse me. Moral of the story is, if you want to please Lord Chaitanya, never associate with Mayavadis, never read Mayavad books, never read, never associate with Mayavadis. And that way you'll receive the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. And so there is one more who received the punishment, that is Mukunda. Anyone knows this? Mukunda, Mukunda is one of the singers. And he would sing so well. But Lord Chaitanya, during Mahaprakash Leela, what he did, he was bestowing mercy on everyone. But one person, all the devotees, he was showering, he showed mercy on Gangadas Pandit, he showed mercy on Haridas Thakur, he showed mercy on Advaita Acharya, he started showering literally his blessings on everyone. But finally, devotees were unhappy. Why? Excuse me. They're unhappy because Lord Chaitanya was not calling Mukunda. So, my Lord, please, you punish him if you don't like, but why are you ignoring him? My Lord, you have given mercy to everyone, but not Mukunda. Lord Chaitanya said, don't call his name. He's a wretch. So, what happened? Actually, in childhood, Lord Chaitanya said, when Mukunda is with the devotees, he would worship me with faith. But when he is with Mayavadis, he would take a club, gada, mace, and he would beat me up. Actually, Lord Chaitanya said he would take an iron rod and beat me up. Devotee said, "My Lord, we do not know that. We have never seen any odd behavior in him. You know, excuse me. I mean, you're sitting in everyone's heart as super soul. You know better than we do. But my Lord, we have never seen any improper behavior. You know, in the person of Mukunda. Actually, what happened? Mukunda, in his childhood, only one time in his childhood, he went to, he went to his teacher's home, or actually Mayavadis. So Lord Chaitanya Super Soul remembers that. And Lord Chaitanya is telling, I don't want to see him. Then when Mukunda heard this, was waiting outside, Mukunda said, with the heart broken, he said, ask the Lord when he will see me. Or when I'll see you. For Mukunda, it will take 1 crore lifetimes, 10 million lifetimes. 10 million lifetimes? Amazing. Mukunda started dancing. I will see, I will see, I will see. It is only 10 million lifetimes, 1 crore lifetimes I'll see. I will see, I will see, I will see. Lord Chaitanya was so happy. Wow, Mukunda had faith on me, on my words. At least after 1 crore lives, 10 million lifetimes. He will see me. Lord Chaitanya said, I'm very happy with his, simple heart. Tell him, I'll give him mercy right now. That is Lord Chaitanya. Then devotees went to Mukunda and said, Mukunda, please come. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is calling. But Lord Sri Mukunda was already next to see. I will see, I will see, I will see. Only 10 million lifetimes. Mukunda, Lord Chaitanya is calling right now, please come. I will see, I will see. What I will see? Before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would do anything. So what they did, they went outside, grabbed Mukunda, by hand and legs, and they brought him forward. And Lord Chaitanya, please give him mercy, my Lord. So Lord Chaitanya said, I will. And Lord Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I have a question for all of you. What is Lord Chaitanya bestowing mercy? Is he giving green card? Or is he giving money? What does it mean by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu giving mercy? Anybody?
Krishna Prema Prabhuji.
Krishna Prema, that's it. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would bestow mercy on anyone, that person will get the love of God. Haribol. Jayam sada parivagno vishudoham tirtha aspadam sivarinchanutam saranyam. Pratyardhyam pranatapala bhavadipotam vande mahaprashite charanarmanam. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to bestow what no incarnation has ever done. What is that? Causeless, the love of God, love, Krishna Prema. Anarpita charam chirat. Karunakalo. Samarpitim munatochala rasansva bhakti sriyam. So anarpita, it has not been offered by anybody. What is that? Krishna Prema. In the recent past. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give that love of God freely. He wanted to bestow that on each and everyone, qualified or unqualified. That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we bestowed. Even he said, Mukunda, I am very pleased that you have faith in my words. I give you my mercy. Actually, there Mukunda says the words, Chaitanya Bhagavat. You want to hear what Mukunda says? Mukunda says, my Lord, what is it really seeing you? Duryodhan saw you, but he had no faith, he offended you. Jarasandha saw you. What is the use of seeing when you don't have any service? You don't have desire to render service to Krishna. What is the use of seeing? Duryodhana saw, envious, my lord, Duryodhana is envious. He saw you many times. Jarasandha also. Real seeing Krishna means, I will not do anything wrong. That is very displeasing to Krishna. No illicit sex, no intoxication, no meat eating, no gambling. Strictly, whether somebody is seeing or not. And chant your round strictly. Do service strictly. Saraswati Thakur made that statement. Don't serve, don't try to see Krishna. Serve Krishna in such a way, Krishna will try to come and see you. What's that? Don't serve Krishna. Don't try to see Krishna. Serve Krishna in such a way, Krishna will come. Krishna will come to see you. Correct. I want to, I'll tell you an example. You want to hear? Huh? What is
Haribol.
so? What is trying to see Krishna? Like for example, World Trade Center collapse happened. All the New York fire department, they were all wiped out. We are reminded they did a lot of wonderful service. Amazing service they did. Many people, of course, the biggest calamity, mishap in New York New York Fire Department. But the rest of the people did a lot of service. The president himself came and shook hands with every one of them. But is it easy for any New York Fire Department personnel to go and meet the president and shake hands? No. But because they have done such a wonderful service, impressive service. It's a metal example. The President of America was very impressed and he went all the way to New York just to be with the NYFD personnel, New York Forest Department employees. Wow. And he shook his hands. So likewise, don't try to see Krishna. Serve Krishna in such a way, Krishna will come to see you. That's very important. So Mukunda's words are very instructive actually. So, but why Lord Chaitanya wanted to punish Mukunda? Because of the Mayavad inclination. One should not have a Mayavad inclination. What is Mayavadi? Anyone knows what is Mayavad?
One who's drowned in Maya.
One who is drowned in Maya is called Mayavad. Interesting. Okay, somebody else.
Merging with Krishna.
Okay. What is Mayavad? Why it is called Mayavad?
Promoting Maya.
Huh?
Promoting Maya in different ways.
Promoting Maya in different ways. Interesting.
Treats
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
as impersonal and won't believe Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prabhuji.
Repeat again, Amma.
Who treats Krishna as impersonal
Hmm.
and who doesn't believe Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Hmm. So,
And they
who
want-
treat- Okay, whatever you is telling is right. I'm not denying. But
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
uh,
One who thinks I am God, everyone is God.
that is Mayavad, no doubt. One who thinks, a person who thinks you are God, I am God, everybody is God. That's a Mayavadi, no doubt. And somebody said, those who want to merge into Krishna's body, those who want to merge either into Krishna's effulgence, Brahman, or they want to merge in Krishna's body, they're also Mayavadis. But basically the term Mayavad, if you really ask me, why the term Mayavad came, I'll explain you. Should I? Should I explain to you why they're called Mayavadis?
Yes, Prabhu.
So it is because Mayavati, their theory is you're all God, you are God, I am God, everybody is God. But by the today, and if you are God, why are not why are you suffering? They say it's because you are God. Actually, today you are covered by Maya. Today you are covered by Maya. So, but if you do sadhana in the laboratory of yoga, if you do nice sadhana, Ashtanga yoga, Karma yoga, if you do that sadhana, then eventually, um, if you follow especially Ashtanga yoga, you'll get a lot of mystic powers. So and so not only mystic powers, they do yoga basically the jnana yoga or Ashtanga yoga. So when they do the sadhana, when they become purified, then they be merged in Brahman. So for them, Brahma Satyam Jagan Midya. So Lord Chaitanya has only, Prabhupada has only one statement. If they are God, how can Maya catch them? So Maya is greater than God? That's the point actually. If Maya is greater than God, if Maya can capture people, Maya can put people into illusion, it means Maya is more powerful than God, which is not true. That's why Mayavadi is wrong. But of course, impersonal liberation, Sahajya Mukti is no doubt there. But there is no service. Because there is no service, you fall down also. Patantya dhanatartya smadangriya. So Mayavadi is the one who thinks he is God, but today is covered by Maya. And when he does practice of the yoga and get rid of his impurities, eventually he'll be situated on the platform of go ahead.
Bhakti.
No. Anybody? When they're liberated, what happens to the Mayavadi? Jiva, when somebody is liberated, impersonal liberation.
They get into the Brahmajyoti.
They merge into Brahman, impersonal Brahman.
Merge into Brahman, exactly. So for them, the goal is Brahman. For them, goal is Brahman. So they think, that they give this example. What is that example? If you bring a water pot of water, put 10 pots here filled with 10 water, and you see sun, you'll appear 10 suns appearing in 10 different pots. But they say sun is one. Why? Because the pots are separate. So you break the pots. When you break the pot, the water will go into the lake. There's only one sun. For opposite, there's a bogus analogy. So, and one more analogy they give is water drop is H2O. Lake ocean is also H2O. So this drop, as long as you keep it outside, the drop, because of tininess, smallness, and because the drop is small, it may be evaporated. Put the water drop back into the ocean. The Jiva has a problem because it's individual, separate. That is our problem. Put them back. We become God. Prabhupada says to this analogy, even if ocean appears big, ocean consists of molecules.
ఇది కొత్త క్లాస్ కాదు, పాత క్లాసే.
So, Hare Krishna. So what is that? Basically, Mayavadi thinks they are God, And today they are covered by Maya. By doing sadhana, by especially either Ashtanga Yoga or Jnana Yoga or even Karma Yoga, they'll be liberated. When they're liberated, they think they are one with Brahman. Because they think Maya can cover them, we call them Mayavadis. Maya can never cover God. So the answer to this is Krishna and Krishna, Maya is in Krishna's control. Mayancha yadapasrayam, given in Bhagavatam. And Mama Maya, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mama Maya Duratteya. So Krishna, Maya is in Krishna's control. We are part and parcel of Krishna, no doubt. But we are marginal, tatastha. That's why today we are marginal energy. So sometimes we are in Maya. When we come close, we become. So when we do sadhana, we become free from Maya. So the point is, one has to be very clear on this. How many of you understood? If you want, I can repeat again.
Understood, Prabhuji.
One has to be very clear on this. Jiva, actually, Madhvacharya would always show like this. Jiva is Jiva, God is God. Jiva can never become God. Lord Chaitanya, in a liberated state, Jiva will go back to Krishna in his spiritual form, he'll serve Krishna. We all have our spiritual form, like Narad Muni has, Lakshmi Ji has, Radharani has, Yashoda has. We all have a spiritual form. Today discovered. When we do sadhana, when we are fully purified, we go back to Godhead. In our spiritual form, we serve. Still, we are living entities, separate from Krishna, because we are part and parcel of Krishna. In a liberated state, we'll go back to Krishna and we'll serve Krishna in our spiritual form. Not that we merge in Brahman and we become God. God is not Brahman. What is Brahman? Anyone knows? What is Brahman?
The light emanating from Krishna's body.
The light emanating from Krishna's body, Deha Kanti. Yasya Prabha Prabhoto Jagadanda Koti Kotisvasesha Vasudadi Vibhuti Bhinnam. Tad Brahma Nishkalam Anantam Asesha Patundu Gwandamadi Prashantam Bhaja. I have a question for all of you. So if Mayavadi say the ultimate thing is Brahman, not Bhagavan, then what will you say?
Where is the service there in Brahman Jyoti?
No, but the ultimate is Brahman, sir. Even Bhagavan also emanates from Brahman. What will you say?
Everything is personal. How can you say that the light is the source of Krishna? Everything animate or inanimate, especially animate, comes from person. So how can we say that a person came from the light?
Can you quote the verse?
Prabhuji, Brahmano hi pratishtha amritasya vyavasya cha. And then he tells Brahman is coming from me.
True, very nice part. Brahmano hi pratishtaham amritasya cha vyasya cha. Sasvatasya dharmasya sukai kantikasya cha. Very nice. So that is the verse. Do you think, bro, you're definitely right, whatever you said. But but Bhagavad Gita we need to support, we need to quote. That's the verse, Brahmanoi Pratishtha, Mataji quoted. Thank you. Very nice. So, in the case of Mukunda, in the case of Advaitacharya, Lord Chaitanya was very heavy. And he did a similar thing to his mother also. So, what is that? Advaitacharya, Lord Chaitanya had a brother by name Vishwarup. Cutting it short, Vishwarup would always associate with Advaitacharya. So in the association, we would always, Vishwarup longed for the association. So then, in the association of Advaitacharya and other devotees, he would read Bhagavatam. When the Vishwarup reached the age of 10 years, The family decided to, look for a bride for him to get him married. Vishwarup, who already understood the goal of life, having stayed in the association of Advaitacharya, when he heard that, he ran away and he took sannyas. And Mother Sachi heard this, she became upset. So she became very upset, but because Advaitacharya was a great devotee, she didn't speak. But eventually Lord Chaitanya started aspiring, as Lord Chaitanya also started associating with Advaitacharya. And Mother Sachi developed fear, thinking the same thing would happen to the second son, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nima Pandit. And that's what happened. Lord Chaitanya eventually took sannyas, even giving up the association of his wife. Then she started speaking. Namesake only is Advaita, but he is Dvaita, dualistic. Is Dvaita, and he is very dual. So, but anyway, what happened? What is that? One day, Lord Chaitanya was bestowing, sorry, she said that. Lord Chaitanya was bestowing mercy on everyone. Devotee said, "My Lord, your mother." Lord Chaitanya said, "I will not do it." Why? She is the mother of the universe. My mother has offended Advaitacharya. I will not bestow mercy. Until Advaitacharya would forgive her, I will not bestow mercy on my mother. So the devotees were told this to Mother Sachi. Advaitacharya, they heard this. My Lord, how can you say this, Mother Advaita? Mother Sachi is the mother of the universe. And she gave birth to you. She bore you in the womb for 9 months. So, what is that? What is that? So, Advaitacharya heard this, because of the offense to him, his mother is not getting love of God. And Advaitacharya says, how can we say this? She is the mother of the universe. When Lord, when what is that? In the first time, Vamandev was born, it is from Aditi and Kashyapa. And that Aditi is actually Sachimata. Later, Sutapa and Prusni, the Prajapatis, and then Prushnigarbha. He appeared as Prushnigarbha. That time the mother was Prushni. And third time came as, Nanda Yashoda and Krishna. She was Yashoda herself. Then what happened, So Advaitacharya was recounting all her glories, and he became ecstatic and he fainted. And he fainted, devotees called Sachimata. And Sachimata used that opportunity, took his dust and put it on his head. Arivo. You're listening, right?
Yes, Lord.
So, then when he started recounting all her glories, Advaitacharya fainted. When he fainted, immediately Mother Sachi was brought in, and they told, the solution to that offense is taking dust from his feet. When Advaitacharya was fainted, recounting the glories of Mother Sachi immediately went and took the dust and put on her head. Haribo, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw that, and now I'll bestow love of God on, I'll bestow love of God to my mother also. So the moral is, if we have the Mayavad tendency, or if we have a Mayavad tendency, or what is that? If we have a tendency of committing Vaishnava at the lotus feet of devotees, we cannot receive grace from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is a moral, that is a point, you know. You know. So when Lord Chaitanya, forbid Kamalakant Viswas to come to his home, Advaitacharya told, "My Lord, I can't understand. You have shown more favor to Kamalakanta than me, than you show me. You know, my Lord, what is that? You are showing so much affection and fever to Kamalakant Viswas. So you're doing this more than I get that. So he's getting it more than I get it. You know." And what is that? Advaitacharya told him, "My Lord, why did you call him back? And why are you allowing him to see him? He has cheated me in 2 ways. You know, what are the 2 ways? On one hand, he is calling him incarnation of Supreme Personality of Godhead, and on the other hand, he is telling, he's taking loan. Means it's actually belittling like anything. You know, belittling Advaitacharya like anything, right? You know, you know. Anyway, so Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Lord Chaitanya called Kamalakant, and it's mentioned, you're you're a Bauliya, one who does not know things as they are. Why do you act in this way? Why do you invade the privacy of Advaitacharya and damage his religious principles? Advaitacharya, my spiritual master, should never accept charity from rich men or kings. Because if spiritual master accepts money or grains from such materialists, his mind becomes polluted. Hare Krishna. Very important. So what is that message Lord Chaitanya is giving? When you accept charity from somebody without reciprocation, you will take their karma. You will take their karma. And your consciousness is polluted. Your mind is polluted. When your mind is polluted, it is very difficult to remember Krishna. When we cannot remember Krishna, then our life is counterproductive. Or so when your mind is polluted, that's bad. When your mind is polluted, you cannot remember Krishna, right? You know. So one has to make sure. Let me read this. Thus, one becomes unpopular in the eyes of people in general, for this damages his religiosity and fame. A Vaishnava, especially one who acts as a spiritual master, must not act in that way. You know. One should always be conscious of this fact. Haribol. In other words, Lord Chaitanya told Kamalakant Viswas, even on one hand you are calling him Supreme Personality of Godhead, another hand you are telling he has a debt of 300 rupees. So the simple point is, what is the simple point? We should not offend devotees. We should not cultivate Mayavad philosophy. That is important. Right? And the fifth branch of Advaitacharya is Yadunandanacharya. How many of you remember Yadunandana Acharya? If you want, I can tell. Should I?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Family guru of Raghunath Das Goswami. You know? Family guru of Raghunath Das Goswami. You know? Yadunandana Acharya was a student of Vasudeva Datta. Wow. And you know, what is that? He's also disciple of Advaita Acharya. Bhagavan Acharya, Vishnudas Acharya, Chakrapani Acharya, Ananta Acharya were the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th branches of Advaita Acharya. So, you know, somehow Advaita Acharya, Yadunandana Acharya is very good. Nandini Kamadev, Chaitanya Das, Durlabh Vishwas, and Vanmali Das, they are also the branches of Advaita Acharya. So many people actually, you know. Literally so many people. After Nityananda Prabhu, the biggest branch is actually Advaita Acharya. So there's so many branches of Advaita Acharya, but our Lord Chaitanya's disappearance, some people, some people could not continue the bhakti path and they deviated. What is deviation? You don't follow your sadhana well, you don't chant your rounds, you don't follow four regular principles strictly, then Maya will capture you. You know? So, you know, for that reason, what happened? Because they didn't have faith, they didn't get nourishment from a Sri Chaitanya tree. A person without Krishna consciousness is no better than a dry wood or a dead body. He is understood to be dead while living, and after death is punishable by Amaraj. If at all you come across anybody who is not Krishna conscious at all, he is like a wood only. Wow. Means why wood? At any day people would use it to cremate others. You're listening or not? Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Great.
Prabhuji.
So, what is that? So, the main branches, as I said before, Achyutananda, Krishna Mishra, and Gopal, you know, and there's so many branches. And now the next branches of Gadadhar Pandit. Dhruvananda, Sridhar Brahmachari, Haridas Brahmachari, and Raghunath Bhagavadacharya. And fifth branch is Anantacharya, sixth is Kavidatta, seventh is Nayan Mishra, eighth is Ganga Mantri, Mam Thakur. The 10th one is Khanta Bharan Prabhu. 11th branch of Gadadhar Goswami is Gubhugarpa Goswami. 12th is Bhagavad Das. And 13th is Vaninath Brahmachari, 14th is Vallabha Chaitanya. You know, 15th is Srinath Chakravarti, 16th Uddhava. So even Gadadhar Pandit also has so many branches. You know, but what is that? One of his very important disciples is Gopal Guru. What is that? Who is very famous? One of the very important disciples of Gadadhar Pandit is Gopal Guru Goswami. So should I tell the story of Gopal Goswami?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So one day, one person went to, this person is a nice devotee. He developed so much faith on the Harinam and he is so humble. He applied really in his life Trinada Pisanichena. That's why Krishna never wanted to leave his tongue. So he would chant the name all the time, and this happened in Puri. So he was very attracted to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he received the grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he would chant in the name, Krishna's name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He would chant Krishna's name all the time. And what happened? One day he went to toilet. Every day go, right? People go. So he went to toilet, and now, how can I contaminate the name? I want to evacuate. When evacuating, if they chant the holy name is contaminated. So what he would do, he would hold the tongue like this. And Hare Krishna. But he cannot stop. He would hold the tongue, Hare Krishna. Again, he would hold it. And he was struggling because his opinion is, his feeling is, how can I chant Krishna's name when I was doing this activity of attending nature's call? Gopal Guru saw that, this small boy. His name is only Gopal. Said, why are you holding your tongue? He said, I cannot chant while evacuating. Lord Chaitanya said, Gopal said, don't you remember what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said? If you chant, chanting is a pure vibration. Nobody can contaminate the way. Harinam. Anyone, we should chant the name of Krishna all the time. Kirtaniya Sadahari, Haribol, chant. Irrespective of what activity you are doing, keep on chanting. So that person was so relieved. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He was chanting. He became so relieved. He was chanting Krishna's name all the time, whether evacuating, taking bath, every time. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know. And Gopal, the tiny Gopal, instructed like that. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so pleased with him. So pleased with him. And because of that, eventually this boy became a guru. Got the name Gopal Guru Goswami. Scholar of Rasatattva. So, so Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, like, the branches and sub-branches, they're like ocean. What type of ocean? Premarnavam. Premarnavam means the prema flows there. Arnava means ocean. Say prema ocean, love ocean. So now we have seen, on the previous chapter, we have seen Advaita Acharya's Nityananda Prabhu's descendants. And today we have seen Advaita Acharya's descendants. We have seen Harita Gadadhar Pandit's lineage. And tomorrow, next week onwards, we will see Lord Chaitanya's. The ocean of pastimes of Lord Chaitanya is immeasurable, unfathomable. Who can have the courage to measure that ocean? It is, so let me read that verse, amazing verse. Kauralilamrita Sindhu apara gadha ki karete paretahan avagaha sadha. So Lord Chaitanya's, what is that? Pastimes are like ocean. You cannot measure them. It is not possible to dip into that ocean, but its sweet mellow fragrance attracts my mind. I therefore stand on the shore of that ocean to try to taste but a drop of it. I cannot jump into the ocean of, Lord Chaitanya's pond. I can only taste one drop. I'll stand outside. So in other words, even if you learn little bit about Lord Chaitanya, even if you, what is it? Leshanu grahita yavi, janati tattvam bhagan vichino, nachani yakopi chiran vichin one. If you receive little grace, your heart will be inundated with the love of God. You can inundate the whole world with the love of God. That is Lord Chaitanya's, the love ocean, Premaranamam. So next week onwards, Lord Chaitanya's birth. Lord Chaitanya, one more minute. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared on this planet 1486 in Navadvip. 1486 he appeared. So, very interesting. Let me tell you this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastimes, they are, I'll take only 1 minute and we can see this more. In his 48 years, there are two things, Adi Leela and Antya Leela. What is Madhya Leela? Middle three actually. But listen, Adi Leela is Lord Chaitanya, he had a family life up to 24 years. At 24 years, he took sannyas. And next is all Antya Leela, 24 years. But in that Antya Leela, out of 24 years of Antya Leela, first 6 years Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled South India, different places, Vrindavan. That is called Madhya Leela. You're understanding?
Yes, Babuji.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's family life, he stayed in the family life until 24 years. That is called Adi Leela. And so many pastimes, And the 24 years he took sannyas and he traveled 6 years to South India. From home he went to Jagannath Puri, from Jagannath Puri he went to South India. Then, one time he tried to go to Vrindavan, he went up to Ramkeli and came back. Then second time he attempted and went to Vrindavan. While coming back, he went to Kasi, Varanasi, and he delivered all the, Mayavadis, the Prakasana Saraswati disciples. So 6 years he spent traveling, spreading the holy name. And the rest 18 years he stayed in Jagannath Puri, relishing the holy name, promoting the holy name as Yuga Avatar and the association of devotees. We'll see that more next week. Spoken anything wrong, please do forgive me. Very grateful. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhye vacha patitanam
पावनेभ्यो वैद्यो नमो नमः
नमो नमः
Ananta God Vaishnava
कृष्ण की जय
Ki Jai.
जय
I'm ending now. Thank you very much. Dandavat Haribol.
थैंक यू प्रभु जी